Okay, let me share the tutorial note. Okay, so can you see the tutorial? So we will use the same document, document 4. So in this question, given the above document, we need to perform the ranking similarity between document 3 and the query. Okay, and the query that we have is A, B, D, H. And given that we have minimum frequency threshold equal to 2, okay, so we will limit our um, term set to those term set which has frequency equal to 2 or more. Okay, so given Q, A, B, D, H, so what do we need to do? Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is um, we have to establish the term set. Okay, so let me make it bigger so that you can see. Okay, so since we have A, B, D, H, can you see my screen, the word? Boleh?
Boleh.
Okay, so we need to establish the term set that is available to be derived from these 4 keywords. So to make it easier, I will insert how many? Okay, let's start with two, two column first. Okay, okay. So this is the first column, we call it term set. And this is the document that consists that term. Okay, so I will list out the one term set first. So I have A, B, D, and H. Okay, next one I have A, B. Okay, but we will start with this one first. So looking at this document, let me copy this one here. Unless if I have two, it's okay. So I will make it small. Okay. So for term set A, which document that consists the term set A? So we have D1, and then which one else? D2. That's all one. Okay, and then for B, we have D1, and then we have D3, and then we have D4. Okay, and then for the D, we have D1, and then we have D2, and we have D3, and we have D4. Okay, and for the H, we have D1, no, D2, and D3. Okay, so Let me know if I make any mistake. So H, D2 and D3. D, I will have all of them. Okay, and B, I have D1, D2. Up D2 we don't have B. So only D3 and D4. Okay, so notice that all of these are frequent. So we have another column here, frequent term set. So this is yes, this is yes, because we have more two or more document that consist that symbol or term set. Okay. Now we have to look at the combination two term set. So this is all one term set. Huh? So we start with AB and then AD and then AH. And we also have BD and BH. And then last one is DH. Okay, so all of these are two term. Okay, so let's insert one more here. Okay, so this one is K term set. Okay? To indicate that this is one term set, this is two term set. Okay, so for the two term set, for the AB we have D1 and also we have only D1, yeah. Okay, and then AD we have D1 and D2, D1 and D2. Okay, and then we also have AH. So AH we have um, D2 only. And the next one is BD. So BD we have D1, D3, and D4. Okay. And then next one we have BH. So BH we have here D3. Okay. So D3. Okay. And then last one is DH. So DH we have D2 and D3. That's all. D2 and D3. Okay. So then we say this is not frequent because we only have one document here. So this is no. This is also no. And this one also no. Okay. So the rest is yes. So meaning that we don't have to continue from here because this is not frequent. So we will strike this one out. Maybe they have the font here strike through. Okay. So we will need to, we don't need this one because they are not frequent. Okay. So to establish the three term set, then we have to follow from from the AD. Okay, so for the three term set, we have ABD because we're combining this and this, ABD, and we combine AD and ADH, so become ADH. Okay, and also we are looking at this BD and BDH. Okay, so BDH. Okay, so we will look for this term in the document. So ABD we have D1 only, D1 only. So D1 only, and then we look for ADH, ADH. So we only have D2, and then last one is BDH. BDH we only have D3, D3. Okay. Okay. So since we only have 111, so the whole thing is not frequent term set. So we will stop there. Okay. Okay. So if we list out all the frequent term set, frequent term set, so we will have A, B, D, H, okay, A, B, D, H, A, D, B, D, and D, H. Okay. Okay. Any question? Okay. So to simplify this, so we could use the closed term. So the closed term, we have to look at the document where the content. So I will copy this at the bottom here. Okay. So I will remove all the non-frequent. Okay. So these are my frequent term set. But if I want to simplify my calculation, then I will look for a similar document that consists some of the term set. Okay, so for example, this I use color, so I will use the green one or the orange one. So these are similar. Okay, so meaning that if I have A and AD, so I will use the AD only. So I will insert symbol, symbol. Okay, let's just use this one. Okay, so this one will use AD, and I will look at this one again, which is similar to B. So I will use blue. So these are similar. So I will say, okay, B and BD can be simplified to become BD. And then we have this. Then this one is H and DH. So this one is DH. And last one we have the D. Okay? So our final term set will be D, AD, D, and let me check. D, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And B, we have B. Okay, that's fine. So AD, BD, and DH. Okay. So this is the closed term set, which we have further reduced from our frequent term set here. Okay. So now your task is you need to find the weightage for document 3. So you need to find the weightage for the D in document 3. Okay. And then you need to do also this one for the rest of the weightage. Okay. So this one will be AD, BD, and DH. Okay. But for the query, you also need to find the weightage. Let's copy this. Okay. So what is the formula for this one? So based on the formula, let me copy the formula here. Okay. So the formula here is this one. Okay. So let's copy this one here. Okay. So the formula for this will be 1 plus log 2. Okay, how many times D exists in document 3? So in document 3, D exists 1, 2, 2 times. So this is log 2 times log 2 1 plus we have 4 document, and then how many document that consists the item D? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4. Okay. So this is log 2. So you need to complete the calculation. Okay. So similar to this, I will have AD. Okay. So AD exists where? So we can refer here. The AD refer D1 and D2. No. So this is 2. But with respect to document 3, 0. Okay, so this is 0. Okay, and you need to compute for BD. So BD appear how many times? BD here in 3 document. So we have this one 3. And how many times exists in document 3? BD. So we have twice. And lastly, DH. So DH appear in 2 of the document, but in this document we have how many? 1 only. Okay? So that is the weightage for the D, AD, BD, and DH. So you need to complete this one. Okay. So for the query, it is quite simple. So we just copy this and this. So all this one will be 1, okay? Because they only exist 1 in your query, unless if the query has duplication. So this one 1, and this 1, and lastly this one. Okay. Okay. Any question? Okay. So can you help me to compute this? So anyone who can give me the answer, you can type at the chat, and then I need at least two students coming up with the same value. Okay. So while waiting for you guys, I want to share the attendance sheet in case if you missed that one. Okay, so what is the answer for the uh, weightage for D in document 3? 2. By the way, this one should be calculated first. Okay. So what is this? 2. The second one, 4. What is the weightage for AD? Zero. Anyone? What is the value for this? Zero. What is the value for this?
Macam tak dapat doktor. Saya
Hmm?
try. Dia cakap X tu mesti ada ada nilai lah doktor.
Mana yang ni?
Oh, ya.
Saya
Saya try lah.
They say undefined.
Ya.
Okay, so
Ya, must be positive something ada nombor. Ya.
yeah, so this one is zero lah.
Zero, okay.
So this one is zero. So what is this? 2.58. 1 times 2.58. So I need the second person who can confirm this. Okay, so Magnus say 1.58. So which one is correct?
Yes, betul doktor. 1.585.
Okay. So this is 1.585. Okay. And this one. So sekarang ni kamu belajar pakai calculator. So this one is 2 times, what is this? So this one is log base 2 2.1. What is the value for this? Okay, so you times 2 kan? So 2 times 1.22. So become 2.44. So you times 2, you get 2.44. So we maintain, let's make it 2 decimal lah. Okay, so 2.44. Okay, so this one, so what is log 1, 2? No, log base
Zero.
0. Okay, so this one is 0. So basically you have 1.59.
1.59. Yeah.
And this similar.
One doktor.
Berapa? 1.
Ya,
Sure,
one.
sure atau tidak?
Tu dah kira kat atas WD3 tu.
Yang beza je tu log 2, log base 2
Oh,
tu.
okay.
Dia satu. Okay.
Okay, yang ini, because they refer to yang ini. So the whole thing is 0 for this one. Whenever you have the Fij equal to 0, so that means because in your document 3, your frequency of AD in document 3 is 0. So the weightage will be 0. Okay. So yang ini baru, this is 0. So times, what is this? Log 2 will be, what is log dash 2? 1 kan? Okay.
Doktor, one.
So this is, because this is 0, so this is 1. Okay. So always remember that when you have 0 of the frequency, so automatic we have 0. Okay, so no need to count for this. Okay. So the next one, AD. So all of this will become 0 kan? So we only have to compute this one lah. So what is this? So this is equivalent to this one lah, kan? And 4.3 will be 1.22, and then this one will be 1.5. Okay, betul kah? You double check. So these are the weightage for all the term set that we have considered for document 3 and also for the query. Okay. So now your job is to find the similarity between document 3 and also the Q. Okay, so the formula will be this one. So this is the formula that we have. So basically you are just multiplying the weightage for the same weightage for the weightage for the same term set for document 3 and Q. Okay. Yang bawah ni you can ignore the Q, or you may also include the Q, but when it comes to computing the ranking, it will be the same for throughout document 1, 2, 3, 4. So for yang atas ni will be easy, but you need to determine the length of the document. So meaning that you go back to this document 3, and then you need to find the weightage for all the individual one. So in D3 we have G, we have what else? We have G, we have J, and we have K, and we have H, and we have B, and we have D. Okay. So once again, you need to compute the weightage for this one. So for the G, it exists twice in document 3, but it only exists in 2 of the document. So this is 2. Okay. So you need to do it for all of this. So for this one, for J, J exists one time, and exists in one of the document only. And then K exists one time and exists only in one document. And for the H, we have one time only, but exists in 2 of the document. And for the B, we have how many of them? 1, 2, 3. 3 in document 3, and exists in 1, 2, 3. 3 documents. And then last one is D. D exists twice, and it exists in 1, 2, 3, 4 in all 4 documents. Okay. So once you get all the the value for A, B, C, D, E, F, then you need to find the length. So based on the length here, so you need to take the square of all the weightage, and then you take the square root. So the length of document 3 will be square root of all the value, all the square. So A square plus B square plus C square plus D square plus E square plus and F square. Okay, so that one will be the length of your document 3. Okay, so can you compute the length of document 3? What is this? Okay, what is A? What is A? This is 1, it becomes 2, and this is 3. Log base 2, 3 will be 1.59 times 2. Okay, so what is this? What is A? Very quick. 3.18. So what is the value for A? Okay, so 3.17. So someone else have to double check. So if you have similar answer, no, that's okay. So what is B?
Yeah.
B is 2.32. Okay, so this is 2 pin. And what is C? C is similar.
Apa 5 ano tu? 582.
Okay, what is D?
3.17. Lajunya dorang. Very nice 5 this per day.
Mestilah laju. 1.59. Kan? So what is this? So yang E ini siapa boleh kira? What is the value for E? Anyone? What is the value? 316. 316 or 315. But since all of you are saying 3.615. Okay lah. Okay, what is F? So this one is 1. 2. Is it 2? Okay. So you just substitute the value there. So we have this. So what is the final value for this? So we have 3.12, 2.32, 1.59, 3.16, 2. So what is the final value for this? 6.11. Right? Okay, 6.11. So we know the length of document 3 already. So this is document 3. And then if you want to find the similarity, so your job is to find the similarity between D3 and Q. Okay, so which is the weight of this one. So you solve this one lah. Kali this is in Q. Okay, then campur what again? BD times this one in Q plus DH times we have this out this and this is Q and divide by 6.1. And so we multiply the weightage for D, AD, BD, and DH. Okay. So that's the end of our tutorial. Okay. So what you need to submit? I just save this one as the solution. For those who follow the tutorial, then you can submit this one lah. Okay. So for your assignment, the assignment is similar to this. So if you manage to find the way how to solve the problem for this one, so you should have any problem doing your assignment number 2. Any question? No?
Doctor.
Yes.
Do we need to use 2 decimal point or 3 decimal point?
2, 3 boleh juga. So I think to make it simple, make it 2 lah, 2 decimal point. Okay.
Okay.
And just to indicate that you hadir the tutorial and you pay attention, so you just submit this work because I put in the smart version 3 that you need to submit lah. So all of you need to submit the work for this in smart version 3 by tonight midnight. Okay, and there'll be a assignment on this that is due on next Friday. Next Friday will be on the 18th. Okay. Any question? When is your holidays? Okay, so let me talk this one.
17.